Westchester Borough is like a lot of American communities in that it's easiest to get around if you have your own car and if you're able to drive yourself from place to place. That's not the case for everybody, of course. Some people are too young, too old, or they don't want to drive. But driving is the easiest way to get around. We do have some public transit that comes into the borough and to campus. The 104 SEPTA bus is the one that is most direct to campus. There are a couple of other bus lines that end at the transit center in downtown Westchester Borough. And then we have a rail link at the Exton station that requires a transfer in one way or another. Some people take the university's Exton Regional Rail Station shuttle bus, but it's fairly infrequent, and so it's not always convenient or even possible to do it. Some people take ride-hailing services like Uber or Lyft. And biking, walking is pretty easy to do in the borough. Much of the borough is on a grid system, which makes it easy to walk. But not everybody feels comfortable walking or bicycling in the borough. There are places where it's uncomfortable to be what transportation planners call being a vulnerable roadway user. You know, someone who's not enclosed in a vehicle and has that safety element. So we have a lot of choices, but they're not all great choices in the borough.
It would be a game changer, I feel like, for a number of reasons. Just being able to schedule my day so that I knew when I was actually going to get to campus, and actually it would have the biggest impact on being able to go home. There are a lot of things that I would love to do that involve both sort of being more involved with campus life, as well as spending time in the borough, being able to go out to dinner with colleagues and things like that are made really difficult because I have to figure out the transit schedule or the last shuttle leaves just before 5 o'clock. And so if there was a train that actually came to Westchester, then I could stay late to have dinner with colleagues, or I could actually go to the club meetings for the clubs that I'm an advisor for. I think it's really valuable when faculty can be part of the life of the area where they teach, and it's just not feasible right now because of the limitations of transit.
I think just having the ability to hop on a train from Philly, where a lot of our students come from, that would enable access to the college that a lot of them may not have because they can't afford the room and board here. So why not, commute from somewhere where they can afford?
I think that it offers an opportunity to benefit the environment. I think it offers the opportunity to benefit people both in Westchester and in Philadelphia. I think it will benefit the university. It will benefit students. It will offer accessibility to education that is affordable from a state school perspective. And I think it would be beneficial for our economy, both locally in Westchester, and also, it'll benefit the university economically too. So folks who, want to see Westchester University thrive, this would be an awesome step to take in that direction.
So when we're talking about sustainability, a lot of people, I think the perception's starting to change, but a lot of people think about it as simply environmental sustainability. And of course that's one piece of it, but really we're thinking triple bottom line sustainability, right? You've got your economic sustainability, your environmental sustainability, as well as kind of your sort of broader social justice aspect of things. And so when we're looking at bringing in sustainability, yes, of course it would lower carbon emissions and offer a lot of environmental sustainability, but it would also allow for transit options for people who, say, don't have a car and would like to, come to campus if we're talking at the university level. And that sort of thing is equally important, right? This gives options to people, who the most vulnerable people in society, the people who do need more options. Public transit is kind of the bread and butter of helping people out of working classes, and there have been economic study after economic study that show that. That's very robust results in the literature.
The sustainability aspect is truly significant. Right now, if you looked at it, the majority of people that are getting here are coming here in cars. and we cannot afford to continue to do that with with global climate change and other things. This would give us an opportunity, particularly with the battery-operated rail system, to really look at an improvement in sustainability of this campus in terms of how it's impacting on the environment both here and in the whole corridor between here and Chester or Philadelphia. In terms of equity, once again, mass transit has always been proven to be something that is an improvement for people who are more financially challenged. So now you eliminate the need for cars and insurance and those things, and now you can still get out here and get to an educational or a social opportunity. And this would give people an opportunity to improve their station in the world.